Okay, well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome along to our virtual auction for you up in the wonderful Bream Bay here this afternoon. A wonderful property that has been well marketed by Brad McKeag, one of the most well-known faces of the community, and a great chance for you to be able to bid and to purchase here today. A property that has been well loved by our owners. They hand it to the lucky buyer amongst you here, and a quality opportunity to bid and to purchase in just a moment. My name is Tim O'Byrne. Good to be here and assisting you in your bidding here this afternoon. Obviously this is slightly different to our standard auction platform. We're streaming currently from my living room, and we're running remote auctions right the way across the country, both for the Ray White Group and other agencies, but obviously Ray White Bream Bay here. A fantastic agency. If you are interested in listing your property, do come and have a chat to the guys. They're superb at what they do. Folks, over the last couple of weeks, your documentation's been provided by Brad. Those terms and conditions are unconditional. So as we bid here today, we will have our agents registered in front of us here with phone bidders on the other end. They'll be bidding for those phone bidders, and as we bid, they'll raise the bid, and I will reflect that obviously to our live stream here in front of me. Up behind me there will be pictures of the property, and there also will be numbers for those to keep up to date with where the bidding is currently sitting, and then obviously from that point on, folks, we will take the bidding. Once we get to the top bids, if it's reached a figure that we can put it on the market, then it will be reflected on screen here as well. Folks, I'll take you through your terms and conditions first off. They have been on display over the last couple of weeks. Number 32, Peter Snell Road in Ruakaka is your property. It's a fantastic fee simple site of 540 square metres. Lot 7 and deposited plan 99104. Your record of title noted down for you is NA 53D folio 1134. A list of chattels are attached for you. They come along as stove, the fixed floor coverings, light fittings, the drapes, the dishwasher and range hoods. Our vacant possession set down as 10 working days after the date the New Zealand government reduces the COVID-19 level to level 2 or below. The interest rate charged there for late settlement sits at 14% per annum. That simply means to make sure that you settle on time. Further terms of sale are nice and clear in all respects here today. A good cash, clean and unconditional contract for your bidding. There is an addition there of clause 22, and that's in relation to CCC for building consent BC 9618776. Brad will have given you plenty of detail in that regard, but we do wish you the very best under your bidding here today. In all respects, folks, there is a reserve price in place here today. It gives me an authority to sell at that level if I can reach it. If we don't reach it, we'll pause, we'll negotiate with our top bidder. There has been times I've sold the property without coming back to the floor and announcing it on the market. So very important that we don't listen for on the market here today. Just be the top bidder. It gives you a chance to make sure that you secure the property in the event we did go into an exclusive negotiation. Folks, when you buy, 3 things will happen. You'll sign the documentation, you'll deposit 10% of your purchase price, you'll let your GST status be known as well, and in that respect, we wish you all the very best. And your bidding here today is inclusive of GST. There is one last thing we do at Ray White just to protect our owners' interests. We often will place vendor bids. Vendor bids aren't there to outbid the marketplace. That's not what it's there for. But we simply will bid at a light low level, allow you to bid over and above, and from that point on, folks, obviously give you your opportunity to be able to secure this property unconditionally. Folks, those terms have been provided over the course of the campaign. We do trust they've been read and understood. We trust you've received all the relevant guides in relation to your purchase here today, and we're bidding on that basis. We get into your chance to be able to bid in just a moment. Well, up on screen, obviously, the property. It is being well set up on the site, and it's a great chance for you to add some value to this one. Right the way through this property, it has been well loved and ready for a bit of TLC, but obviously as a rental opportunity with the double garage and the storage off to the side, this one I'm sure has pricked a few investors' eyes up. The site itself, easy maintenance and care there, and so obviously a great opportunity maybe to see that garage fully lined, completely up to you as to what you would like to do into the future. The home itself, nice, neat and tidy in terms of the layout and the setup, but obviously an opportunity to add your own special flavour to it. The site is nice and flat, and obviously positioned very well in Ruakaka as well. Now, as we know, Ruakaka is appreciating and profitable. It's a great location and a perfect chance for you to bid and to buy here today. A property that I'm sure will return both in terms of rental yield, but also in terms of growth into the future. As we know, Whangarei continues to grow, and with all of the detail in respect to the growth of infrastructure up there, that will only continue to take place over the next few years. We wish you all the very best in your endeavours to purchase here today. Folks, we'll just ask our agents to unmute themselves on the stream there, and we get straight into your opportunity to bid and to purchase. Where do we see it, agents, in your buyer's hands? Tell us the number we started away. Where do we go?
Would you like me to start, Bruce?
Opportunity to kick us off. Needs to be a number to start us. A figure, if we will. Where do we see it?
Anything, Paul? $250.
250, away we go with a cheeky start. So $250,000 our bid with Mike's bidder. So $250,000 now. At 250, do we say 260 or 70 to go from here? At $250,000 our bid. At 250, call it away 3 times here. So at $250,000 we start. At 250 in the bid now, 60 or 70 to move. At $250,000 again with Mike, and we call it away. First, the opportunity then at Mike's bid. Second, the call at $250,000. Third, and our final at $250,000. Moving north now at 60 to go.
255.
Needs to be 60. Thank you for your offer. So at $250,000, still with Mike. A 260 bid to take us from here. At $250,000.
255.
Needs to be 60. Thank you. So at $250,000, our bid with Mike. At 250, needs to be 60 to go from here. At $250,000, away we go. At 250, time is here, we call it
260.
60's here with Brad, so $260,000 Brad's bid. At 260,000, at 260, again 70 to go from here if you'd like it. At $260,000 currently with Brad. At 260, at 260,000 and 60. 70 it needs to be at $260,000. Not taking $5,000 bids at $260,000 at 260. So at $260,000 again, a chance over and above. 270 to go from here at $260,000 with Brad.
270.
270 is our bid, so at $270,000, taking it in tens at $270,000 now with Malcolm at 270. So at $270,000 we say 80 to go from here at $270,000 our bid. First then the opportunity with Malcolm. Second the call at $270,000. Third final at $270,000 with Malcolm at present. Nothing further. We pause and negotiate. So at $270,000 we sit at 270. Again, 80 to go from here. I call it away 3 times. Nothing further. We pause and negotiate.
280.
280 in with Brad. So $280,000 at 280. Now $280,000. I've still got a couple of weeks, folks. Happy to take as long as we need. At $280,000 our bid. Now 280, moving north at 90 to go from here. At $280,000 with Brad. At 280, 90 to move. I call away 3 times, so $280,000 we have it. First time at 280. Going, second call at $280,000. Third and final at $280,000 a bit. 90.
290.
Thank you. So at $290,000 now with Malcolm at 290. At $290,000. You tell me north at $290,000. 3 the next offer at 290.
300.
300 with Brad, so 300 at $300,000 now. 10 to move from here at $300,000 at 300 at $300,000. We call it away. Once the opportunity then at $300,000 and going.
305.
05 and take a 5, so back in with the 5 now. At 305 and allow the 5 and 10 to go. At $305,000 the bid. At 305 with Malcolm. At $305,000 here we are. First then the opportunity at 305. Second the call at $305,000. Third, our final at $305,000, 10 to go.
310.
310 with Brad at $310,000 now. So 310, pretty good buying I'd suggest and great return at $310,000 our current bid. At $310,000 we say 15 to move from here. At $310,000 we go. At 310, the chance in the first call.
315.
15 back in at $315,000. Now at 315, imagine what you could do with this one. At $315,000 a bid now, 20 to go from here. At
320.
320 with Brad at 320,000. Now 320. I suggest the 5s aren't working. Offer the 5 though at 3 1/4, 325 at $320,000 now the offer at 325 at $325,000 to go from here with Brad at 320. First call. Second the opportunity at $320,000. Third, final, at $320,000 with Brad. Nothing further, I pause, we do discuss. At $320,000 the bid. At 320. At $320,000 again, 5 to go if they'd like it.
325.
25 back in, so at $325,000. At 325 of the bid back, 30 to go there, Brad. At 325. At 325, 30 if would like it. First chance. Second the call. Third, our final at $325,000 currently with Malcolm. A bid at 330 to go.
All we there. You said 325. Do you want to bet 330?
At 325, so at 325. Again, our bid at $325,000. 30 if would like it there, Brad. The opportunity is here. Do I pause and negotiate? Do remember, it may not come on back on the markets. Simple instructions, $325,000, a bid at 330 to go. At 325 our bid. Again, we call the first chance. Second, the opportunity at 325. Third, final at $325,000. Nothing more there, Brad? Okay guys, well at $325,000 what I do is I pause, we negotiate with Malcolm's buyer at this time. I can sell it without coming back to the floor, so it may not come back to allow you to bid on again, all being the owner's happy to sell it exclusively. Obviously I'll be talking to Malcolm's buyer to see if that can take place. Another bid from here if you would like to. If there's no further bid, I'll be talking straight away with Malcolm's purchaser. So at $325,000, here we go. A chance for you. The first call. Second, the opportunity at $325,000, 330 if you would like it. Third, final at $325,000 our bids. Okay folks, while I pause, we will talking to Malcolm's purchaser. We will get them on the phone and have a quick chat with our vendors on the other end as well. Back to you in a sec. Thank you. Hi folks, we obviously having chats in the background at the moment. 325 is still the current offer. Some discussions happening at present with the owner, so we'll be back to you in about 2 or 3 minutes time with a bit of an update as to where we're going. For those that are interested post-auction, there may be an opportunity for you, so please hold tight and we'll give you instructions shortly. Thank you. Okay, thank you folks. Obviously some unconditional bidding, quite competitive unconditional bidding up to that level of $325,000. Not enough to be able to secure the property here today. What we're simply going to do is move to pass this one in. We will be working with our post-auction interest straight away. Brad has a few people on the line to call. So at $325,000, I call it away here 3 times. The first, second, third and the final time at $325,000. And what we do from here is we go into the next phase of the auction process. We allow people to make offers post-auction, whether they have terms such as finance to enter into those contracts. Brad, we've had instructions from our owner as well to announce a price that the property will be priced at immediately, and that figure is $380,000. Now that suggests some pretty good value in the marketplace. We wish those that have interest in the property all the very best. If you would like to make an offer, I suggest you do that pretty sharply within the next couple of hours to make yourself known to the owner. And more than likely a multi-offer will be presented in the coming days. We wish you all the very best for those that have interest in the property, and all the best to the owners there in getting that one sold. Brad and the team, thank you for those that have bid today, and obviously welcome to compete in the interest post-auction as well. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again in the virtual auctions rooms. Cheers, thank you.